Hey guys, this video is going to be a very simple video on how to build a landing page for your clinic. Whether you're running Facebook ads or Google ads, if you're running your Facebook ad traffic to a landing page, or whether you're running your Google ads traffic to a landing page, this is essential to understand is how to build a landing page and the core principles to implement into your landing page. Firstly, what's the difference between a landing page and a website? The difference is absolutely everything when it comes to getting leads from your ads. Okay, if you're running ads and you're directing the traffic to a website, you're losing so much money. Doesn't matter if it's a Google ad, doesn't matter if it's a Facebook ad. If you're running any type of advertising to a website, you're losing so much money and so much potential leads. We've done tests on this, like we have the actual data. We've split tested running traffic to a landing page versus running traffic to a website, and the difference is 5x. We increased our leads by 5x by just changing where we direct the traffic. And building a landing page is very simple, so it's something we must do. Basically, the difference between a website and a landing page is a website acts like a storefront. Okay, it showcases your whole business. You might have lots of information, you have an about page, you have lots of products and services to offer. Whereas a landing page, you have one product or one service to offer. You have one clear goal, which is to get the lead. Okay, so we like to think of landing pages as a salesperson. They're not going to go in and try to sell you everything you have to offer. They're going to diagnose your pain, they're going to understand what you need, and they're going to sell you on what you need. So that's why we've seen such higher conversion rates when it comes to a landing page, because you're speaking directly to the customer or to the potential lead that's in pain right now. It doesn't have lots of confusing languages, different calls to action, click this button to get to the contact page, click this button to call us now, book a consultation, none of that. Landing page has one call to action, which can just be get the lead. We recommend just doing a simple form to get the information and getting your sales team to follow up with them. Summarizing the last slide, okay, why landing pages work better for ads. Okay. Firstly, they have higher relevance. If you click an ad, okay, and it brings you to a website that has lots of information and everything's kind of scattered all over the place, you're not going to feel like you're in the right place. Whereas if you have a landing page specifically for back pain, and I click an ad for back pain and I go onto a landing page all about back pain, you're going to feel like you're in the right place. And you're going to feel like the solution that's being offered to you on the landing page is what you need. So that's number one on why it's important. Number two is that there's fewer distractions. We all know the traditional website has a menu, has a contact page, the about page, different calls to action, contact us now, call us now, book an appointment. All this information is very overwhelming for someone that just wants to become a lead. And you're going to discourage people from becoming a lead by running to a website because there's so much distractions. Number three is that it has faster loading speeds, which is so important for advertising on Google and Meta. Okay, if we're running traffic to a slow website, you're going to pay up to double per click. On Google, we've tested this before. If we run it to a website and the websites traditionally load slower than a landing page because of how minimal landing pages are compared to websites, we can pay up to double per click. And this is a knock-on effect throughout the whole business. If we pay double per click, we pay double per lead, we pay double to acquire a patient, which means our whole profitability within the clinic can actually go down by half as well. So it's so important. Like a simple landing page can just reduce your cost to advertise by half overnight. I don't know any other advertising hack that you can do that reduces your cost to acquire a customer by half. So important. Final point is that it has better tracking. You can like A/B test. You know what I mean? You can test different headlines. You can duplicate a page, change one thing, and see which one performs better. Obviously, if you're running it to a website, you can't duplicate a whole website and change one thing and see what performs better. It's too much variables. Well, a landing page, you can change one thing, you can see which performs better week to week, and you can go from there. So this is just some simple points on why landing pages work so much better. Next up, I'm going to break down a split test we did between running ads to a website versus a landing page. So we actually did a real-time test with one of our partners. Okay, we ran some ads to a website and we ran some Google Ads to a landing page, and we actually tested the difference in real time. So traditionally, a website conversion rate is between 1 and 2%. So for every 100 visitors, you get about 1 to 2 leads. What we've seen for the majority of our landing pages is we can get about 5 to 8%. So that means you're getting 5x the leads with the same budget, which obviously, again, has a ripple effect throughout the whole business. Your cost to acquire a patient goes down and your profitability goes up. Here's the real proof. When we did the test with our current partner, we ran it to a website. Okay, as you can see, we spent €777. Our cost per lead was €194, and our conversion rate was just under 3%. Okay, so it's about 2.72%. So of every 100 visitors that came onto the website, we got about 3 leads. Not bad, but not great. When we switched to a landing page for Google Ads, our conversion rate went from 2.72% all the way to 12%, just under 12%. So we got 11.6 conversion rate. So spending nearly the exact same amount, our cost per lead went from €194 all the way down to €6 per lead. If you can picture your business for a second, if you could reduce your cost per lead by nearly 20, what impact will it have on your business? Would it make you more profitable? Would you be able to hire another employee? Would you be able to have more predictability within your business if you were getting leads for €6? I think so. And obviously this is Google Ads as well, so these leads are very qualified. It's not like Facebook where you're getting the odd unqualified lead and, cost per lead is typically lower on Facebook. These are people looking for your service. These are people going to Google in your service area and looking up back pain, physiotherapy near me. And they're becoming a lead for €6 by just making a landing page. Don't get me wrong. This took some work. This took some split testing between landing pages, and it took some trial and error. But when we got this, we increased the budget by 3x, and now we're still getting leads for like €10. And we're converting, 1 out of every 3. So our cost per patient is about €30, and these patients are worth €3,000 plus. So again, if I'm not drilling the point home enough, you have to build a landing page. It's essential for Google Ads. Okay, diving into the actual principles you can take when building your landing page. Number 1 is a clear hero message. We want to showcase your service in the hero section. If you're not familiar with the hero section, it's just the very top of your landing page. So whenever you load onto a website or landing page, the first image you see, which normally has a button and a title, that's the hero image. Okay, so it's the first image someone sees when clicking onto your landing page. We like to match the service with the hero image so people feel like they're in the right place. So if you're a physiotherapist, put in the background of a physiotherapy clinic room in the background. If you're a beauty consultant, put a beauty chair and a girl getting her nails done. Whatever it is, just match your service with the hero image so people can click onto it and be like, okay, this is the right place. Principle number 2 is address the customer's problem in the H1. Okay, we want to speak directly to what they're looking for. The benefit of running Google Ads is we know exactly what they're coming onto our landing page for. If you're running a back pain landing page or a back pain Google ad, all we want to do, it's so simple. In your H1 title, which again is the first title on the website, we want to just put in looking for a back pain consultant near you. That's it. Looking for a back pain consultant in London? ? That's it. We just want to show them you're in the right place. Again, they're looking for something. It's not like Meta. They searched up something, so we just want to match their inquiry on the landing page so they can be like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Let me become a lead. Just be very simple. If it's Google Ads, we know what they're looking for. Don't overcomplicate it. Principle number 3 is we want to give them reasons to choose us. Okay, we want to give them some sort of trust signals. We want to give them a reason to choose us over our competitors. So you can kind of list out some 5-star Google reviews. You can say that you have a free consultation. You can make sure you're licensed and insured. Whatever you're doing, you can just put in specific objection handling bullet points to get people to become a lead with your business compared to another business. Step number 4 is have a clear call to action. We want one call to action. That's it. We don't want to go around giving lead magnets. We don't want to offer a consultation and a booking an appointment. We want one call to action, which is just to become a lead. We don't recommend booking directly into calendars because it just has a lower conversion rate and your sales team can often do a better job selling than the landing page. So we just like to do a simple form: name, email, phone number, and message. And then from there, you can get your sales team, or you can use our service. We have an AI chatbot, and they can convert the lead into the calendar at a much higher rate. So just get the lead. That's the goal of the landing page, is just get the information so you can contact them yourself. But the main thing is, don't have multiple calls to action. Get the lead. That's the only goal. Next is use real social proof. Okay, if you think about it, what's everyone's objection online at the moment? It's trust. So if you can't showcase some real testimonials, pictures of real clients of yours, pictures of real testimonials from Google, all of this really enhances social proof. When I say this to people, they're saying, yeah, great, I'll just type in some testimonials I've gotten. This doesn't do justice, okay? Everyone can fake a few testimonials. We want real video testimonials. We want real screenshots from before and afters. We want real social proof. Typing in some reviews you've gotten isn't going to do the job. We need screenshots. We need video testimonials. We need screenshotted Google reviews with, the Google icon. Just please do not just type in some reviews, because that does nothing. It actually just takes up space on your landing page and people won't even read them. We want real testimonials, video testimonials, real reviews. That's the way we build credibility, and that's the way we showcase social proof. Finally, we want no extra menus and no extra links. We want our landing page to be one page. We don't want there to be a link bringing them to another page. Finally, we want no menu and no extra links. We want one page. We don't want anything else to have to load. We don't want any extra links bringing them to another page. We just want the one page so we can load fast and we can get the lead. That's it. Next up is how to actually build a landing page. I'm not going to run through step by step how to actually build one. Okay, this video will be 4 hours long if I went through every step we go through to build a landing page. But what I'm going to offer to you is, if you go to the description, okay, you'll see a link to book a call with me. If you want some free advice and you want me to help you build your landing page, just book a call with me and put in the notes. So there's going to be a little message section. Just put in, came from the landing page video, want some help. And I'll just help you out for 30 minutes, you know what I mean? And I can bring you through our exact process we have when we build landing pages. But here are the rough steps anyway, so you can kind of have some sort of guidance where to start. Step number 1 is we want to choose a platform. You can sign up for a free trial on Go High Level. Very good for building landing pages. And it's actually designed specifically for clinics and service businesses. It's very easy to manage leads. It's very easy to split test, etc., etc. So that's a really good option. Or number 2 is you can use WordPress. This is much cheaper. Okay, so you can actually build a landing page for as little as €2 a month, whereas Go High Level can be kind of upwards of €150 per month. So if you want a very cheap option, you can use WordPress. It just will be a little more difficult to learn. We use WordPress. Okay, so that's what we use for our partners. Is we use WordPress primarily. A few clients and a few partners on Go High Level, but WordPress is what we use primarily because it's very easy to build and it's very easy to make changes. It's just a little more difficult to start it. So you can use kind of page builders like Elementor or, Beaver Builder. There's loads of them out there, but yeah, just pick one. Go High Level or WordPress. It's probably the ones you're going to pick. You can use other, solutions like Wix and Squarespace and stuff like that, but these are the two we recommend. And once you pick in your platform, use a template. Okay, there's so many landing page templates out there. If you have to buy one off Fiverr, if you have to buy one off any other marketplace, do, because it just makes your process so much more simple. And you can use, again, the principles in the previous slide to, pick a hero image. You have your H1 title already made for you, so it's not going to be tough to just pick a template and run with it. And then just some additional tips, okay? So it's like, make sure you follow the principles. Very simple. Make sure it's optimized for mobile, okay? So we've actually looked at the data on this. 87% of users that come onto a clinic-based landing page are on mobile. So if you don't have them optimized for mobile, you're literally losing out on 90% of the users. So make sure it's optimized for mobile. Also connect a very simple booking system or a very simple lead form so you can just get the lead information. Don't want to make it complicated. If it takes too much steps or if it's too strenuous for someone to go through the process, they're just going to bounce. So just make it very simple. Simple form will do. WP Forms is great for WordPress, and the built-in Go High Level form is great as well. Make sure it loads fast. If you need to reduce image file sizes, do. Okay, there's very simple tools out there. Just Google how to reduce file size, and you can click the first tool and you can get it done for free. But just make sure it loads quick. So image file size, make sure it's fast hosting if it's on WordPress. Make sure it's not too much content. We just want it to be kind of snappy, load, lead information, get the lead information, call them. That's it. The final step is to make sure you're tracking your data. We like to use Microsoft Clarity. This is such a good tool. Okay, if you don't know how to implement Microsoft Clarity, book a call with me below and I'll help you out for free because it's so important. We can track every single user and what they're doing on our landing page. We can see where they're getting confused, where they're bouncing off, how much time they spend reading each section, and all of this gives us so much data and information to make changes accordingly. So make sure you're implementing a heat map software like Microsoft Clarity. And also make sure your Facebook pixels connected for retargeting and make sure all the analytics are set up properly. And then you can make informed decisions on where you're going to make changes rather than just guessing. So making sure you're getting data from the right sources is key. That about wraps it up there. If you need any help building your landing page, as I said, just book a call me below and make sure you just put in the notes section or the message section, came from the landing page video and I want some help building a landing page, and I'll help you out for free. I won't pitch you on the call. I'll literally just help you out for free. Okay, that's my goal here, is just to give some value first. And then, down the line, you might want to invest in a partner like us. But for the moment, I'm happy to help out for free. So if you need help, just book a call with me below. And whatever you need help with when it comes to patient acquisition, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to lead conversion, just put that in the notes and I'll help you out for 30 minutes absolutely free. If you're interested, though, to learn what we have to offer, okay, book a call with me below as well. We help clinics scale and grow with confidence. Okay, we use our RFM growth system, which is a 3-step process to help you grow and scale with predictability, reliability, and confidence. Okay, so we help you reduce stress with predictable, scalable growth. We help you increase your revenue and profitability. We remove the fear of scaling and hiring by having, reliable systems in place to get patients in, convert patients, and nurture them for APV. And you'll get a proven, done-for-you growth system that is specifically designed for clinics and, more importantly, specifically designed for your clinic. So if you're ready for a strategy call, use the same link, book a call with me below, and we'll have a chat. And if you qualify for our offer, we can help you and we can build a strategy to help you grow with confidence.